So today, you're going to, after we're done here, you're going to know what the 5 sources of electrical energy are. It's on the board, it's up there. Lane, you listen? Lane, what are you going to know what in today? It's available on 2 spots in front of you. What are you going to know? Pay attention, man. I'm telling you what you're going to know. 5 sources of electrical energy, and be able to give me an example of each one. 5 sources of electrical energy, and be able to give me an example. You don't need to write any of this down. Here are the 5 sources. You don't have to write them down just yet. Here are the 5 sources. They are chemical, photo, thermo, not thermal, thermo, electromagnetic, and piezo. Okay. I'm going to give the numbers. The groups, the 1s and the 2s get this one. The aces and the 2s get that one. Is there a group number 3 out there? Who has a 3? Okay, so 3, and who has 4? Does anyone have a 4? Okay, so 3s and 4s. Those are 2 separate groups. 2 separate groups. Is there a 5 out there? Who has a 5? Is there a 6 out there? Okay, so 5s and 6s have photo. Electromagnetic, is there a 7 out there? Is there an 8? Is there a 9? Is there a 10? Okay, so the 3s and 4s are separate groups. So group aces, there's your poster. Here's the 2s. Group aces, there's yours, okay? Group 3, who's the 3? Group 3. Okay, find the rest of your 3s, join her. Who's the 4s?
We are the 4s.
You're 4? You're 4? You're 4? Okay. The rest of the 4s, go see Adam back here.
4 symbol.
5. Someone's got a 5. Who's got a 5? Who's got a 5? Who has a 5?
I do.
Who has a 6? 6 is over here. 7. Back here. 8. Who has 8? Go see Tia. Sorry? Oh, that's good. Who has 9? You have 9? Who has 10? 10. Okay, here's what you do. You don't have a lot of time. Get yourself a laptop, get yourself a device. I can go get iPads if I need to. This is what you're supposed to do. You can use your device. There's one iPad here, and I can go get more if we need to. More. Say more. I can go get s'mores if we need to. I like s'mores. No problem. At the top of your poster, write what your source is. Which one? You'll be fine. Write what your source is. All of your group names must appear on there as well. You don't get credit for this if you don't get a name on there. Get your name on the poster. Anywhere at the top. Okay? I'm going to flip the slide. Does everyone know what their source is? Does everyone have some sort of device? Does anyone need an iPad? Yep. You guys have to also look for the tops of that. Yours is okay.
We write that under the example. All we have to do is find out examples. I go get I need that. I need one of
Okay, so you guys, Danielle, and TJ, when you're looking, look for the Thompson effect as well. That will help you. Lane, you know what you're doing? You're waiting for that. I have an iPad here that might help you. If you're working, fine. No, it should take There's another one up there.
No, it tells you where to come door.
Oh, yeah.
Just example.
No, it doesn't say that.
Oh.
An efficiency or energy efficiency,
Hey, you guys, you're coming.
Anyone else need a device? Efficiency, like how good is it at getting the energy out? Or is there a lot of waste there? Or does it cost a lot to get
I don't know.
Oh, Ben.
So is it like,
Yeah.
what does it mean by efficiency?
Efficiency means like, does it cost a lot to get the energy out, or is it a good source of energy? No, I got it. That's fine. I got a lot of drawers here. I have several drawers. Yeah, so you guys have the hard. This just explains the top effect. I'm looking for like an example where just I don't know. Well, but that's just the demonstration. I'm looking for Is there a device that can actually It's not thermal. Not really. Yeah. Yeah. No, that's not what I got. Is it easy to get the energy out, or does it cost a lot? Is it efficient? That's why it's not. Yeah, this is not right. It's not thermal, it's thermo. Thermo. Yeah, thermo. Okay, this is a form of electromagnetic, and I want electromagnetic source of electricity. Electromagnetic source of electricity. It's important that you guys use the right search terms. Okay, if you're not sure, check with me. Just take the microphone off. Yeah, that's what they said. Oh,
See,
yeah.
mine, I don't even have any computer speakers in mine.
really?
I just use that.
Oh.
So they gave me a 50-foot auxiliary, and I just plug it right in. So really, it has to get run through,
Oh, yeah.
and then I could mount it at the back.
They've got thousands of these.
But even if I drop my mic on the computer speaker, I wonder if it would pick it up.
It works fine.
Like on the actual laptop speaker.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
As long as it wouldn't be interference, I guess. I
Yeah,
don't know.
no, I
could
just
try
do
it.
that and. Is that you didn't come to see me about that?
No, I was trying to see if you had your laptop.
Yeah, whatever's there is good. I won't guarantee it where you.
Mine's up.
You need to look for source of electricity too. When you guys are doing your searches, you have to include the words source of electricity. Okay? You're looking for how to generate electricity from the photoelectric effect. How to generate electricity from the thermal effect. You must have generate electricity in there. I don't even know what that means. No? Did you search for piezo source of electricity? Include the word source of electricity in your search. How efficient is piezoelectric? Okay, then that's what you said, yeah. I think you got it.
Do I say Tyler?
Yeah.
If we just write highly
It actually is, I know that. Okay, I can't read all that, man, I'm not. Yep. Not thermal, thermo.
I agree, science is hard.
Thermo effect. I'm gonna guess that you haven't had enough time. Okay. Let's try 5 more minutes. What can I do for you, Miss Ocean? Do you remember which one yours was? Photo? Okay, so you gotta search for photoelectric effect. Photoelectric, there you go. And then put source of electricity as well. Photoelectric, and then go source of electricity. There you go, there you go. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so what have you guys done? Yeah. Okay. So how come you haven't released it? Yeah, let me see your history on here. When you were searching. Well, are you using your phone for an appropriate way or what? Why? You should all be searching. You should all be searching. Get your phone out and search. I get your iPad out. Okay, how to generate electromagnetic effect, maybe. I know, I'm switching up how you guys are how you yeah. No. Source of electricity. Electromagnetic. This is another one of your portfolio components, so it is for marks. Okay, I need it done. I realize it's not easy. But the more time you waste, the less time you'll have to actually do it. Ooh, that was good. Adoption effect, yes. It describes the human feeling of first parent conductor. Right here. Yeah, that's a formula. No. Here. Oh, good. Okay. Don't go in the portfolio again.
In the description.
Okay. Here. The thermal electric effect is the respiratory to electric voltage and the thermoelectric device creates voltage when there is a transistor or the spectrum can be used to generate electricity. So basically, instead of example, I want to describe what is thermal gap, and it is, right, it's a direct temperature difference in the electrical. So in other words, if you've got two, and it usually works with two metals, you've got two metals side by side. One side is heat up, the other side is hot, and it creates electricity. It's a small so we're not going to use it to generate voltage. It's like a very yeah, that's probably good. Just say up here, say the thermal produce electricity, but there's a difference in steps.
Oh, yeah, because I get it, vibration, right?
Okay, this is, yeah, this isn't really what I thought. This is not, they made a mistake, it's not thermal. They made the mistake here.
Yeah.
In what case?
So you're searching for thermal right here. Yeah, I know, then it says showing results for thermal. You want thermal, you want that one.
This might be important for efficiency. This might just be
Yes, here. Thermal. Not thermal. How much more time you guys gonna need? Because I want to give you time for this solving stuff as well. 5 more? Tyler, all of this work has to be done. You can waste your time now and then come in at lunch, and that just makes me grumpy. Okay, so don't do that. Don't waste time. The last one's, and how easy is it to use for people to generate electricity?
So I think it's easier to generate. What is it?
I'm going to go through all these. I'm giving you 5 minutes and not a minute more after that.
There's nothing in it. So the last one, how do you generate?
You can't use that.
It's footsteps.
You guys, if you want, you can join these guys
It's vibration.
and compare notes. What happened?
And I would say
Okay. These are examples of using electricity to produce light. I like examples of light to produce
Put all that
electricity.
electricity there.
Is it the thermoelectric generator? Is that it?
No, it's not thermal.
But it says thermo. Yeah, I'm like, oh, what I'm saying.
Using light to generate.
You think it's gonna last on how we keep all it is footsteps. I don't know. It's right?
Yeah. Okay, what do you guys work? You guys on page as well?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's a good example. Chemical, you guys are easy, yeah. Very easy. Yep. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I think you're right. Those are like examples of like generate. Searching let me see.
A little homework.
I said, what did I say about pointing to? I said, you must source.
No, I thought that these words this is actually what these
Source.
It's not really common, right? I know, when it does that, it will battery there and it charges your iPhone. No, they know this whole, they that's for vibration. You can take that thing. It says it's a vibration. If you could shake that thing, it goes. So it would work for a movie No, no,
Okay. I want you to search up, generator, magnet, source electricity. You guys, I think that's the most common one. Okay. So that we can spend a little more time on the problem solving stuff, I need you to all listen. I'm going to go through them all, okay, with a little bit of assistance from you. I'm going to try to get this all done in about 12 minutes. Okay, so listen carefully. Grayson, I need devices down now. If I see a device now, it's going to be mine. Okay, you've had lots of opportunity. Whether you've wasted that time or not is entirely up to you. But devices need to be down. Okay, so the next step is supposed to be categorize the specific applications of the source of electricity. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go through them all. I'm going to give you my brief sort of idea. You may want to come up with, write down some of the things that I'm talking about on your poster as well. Okay, let's start with chemical. Who had chemical source of electricity? These guys, and in one more group. Who else had chemical? You guys? Who's group 3 and 4? Who's group 4? You're group 4, Adam? So group 4 is chemical. So you guys didn't even have the right topic. Wow. So clearly that grouping doesn't work. Guess what, guys? The rest of the month you guys don't get to sit together because you don't work together. Well, you don't. You didn't even get the right group. Tyler, Group 4.
Yeah, we just did, and you changed the screen too fast, we couldn't even see.
So why didn't you just ask me?
Because we thought we
Well, I guess, too bad. I guess we'll just have to worry about that later. Okay, so chemical source of electricity, Riley. Tell me about it in 10 seconds. Go.
I mean,
Why not you? What's an everyday common example of a chemical source of electricity? You've all got it in your pockets. Batteries, exactly. Every device, your iPods, your iPhones, your iPads, the computers, all have batteries. So a good example of a chemical source is a battery. You will all need to know at least 2 sources for the test. You will need to know 2, so you might want to jot the notes down. Half a page, single-sided. Okay, so a chemical source of electricity is a battery, is a good example. How efficient is it? Getting more and more efficient, right? Batteries are becoming very efficient. Very efficient. We even have rechargeable batteries. How do you recharge the battery? You add electricity to it, right? Basically, you're separating the atoms, you're creating that charge separation, and then when you unplug it, then the charge separation comes together, it gives off electricity. Very efficient, it's wonderful. Okay, photo. Who's group 5 to 6? You guys, I know for sure. Who's the other group there? Did you guys find any for photo effect? How do we use photo effect for source of electricity? Okay. So Emil, what did you guys come up with? What? Solar panels. That's the number one example for the photo effect. Solar panels. When they send the little Mars rover up to Mars, what do they put on it? Solar panels. Why? To generate electricity, and it recharges its batteries. Photo effect is solar panels. You might have them on your calculator. You might have them on the roof of a garage or something or other. Okay? They're even experimenting with solar power roadways that would keep the road clear of ice and snow and also light up the road. The thermal effect is the hardest one. As a group, what do you guys come up with? Quickly, like 10 seconds.
Example can be temperature controller.
Temperature controller. The thermal effect is the hardest one. When you have 2 metals that heat up at different rates, you create a source of electricity. It is not very useful. Okay? The only real use for it is as a temperature controller, i.e. a thermostat. You guys know what a thermostat is? It's used in your home to figure out how warm it is, right? And it generates electricity and sends a signal to the furnace to whether it needs to start or not. Electromagnetic, groups 7 and 8. Erica, what do you come up with? Oh. They kind of use it in there. Pardon me? The radio? Okay. I'm going to show you the electromagnetic effect. Okay? Stick that on either one of your ears. Oh, okay.
Here, I'll do it.
Okay? Just hold it in either hand.
Feel like that's on the.
Okay? When I do this, I generate electricity. Okay? You guys have played with the hand crank generator back there before, right? You feel it? No? Stick it in your nose. No? It'll generate a little. No? What have I got here? I've got a magnet inside a coil of wire. Almost every source of electricity in the world is based on electromagnetic. It's the most popular one there is. When we go up north to the hydroelectric dams, there's these great big fans, big turbines. The water pushes through the turbine. It turns the coil of wire inside a magnet and generates electricity. When Tyler gets the hand crank out, cranks it, right? It's a coil of wire inside a magnet generating electricity. When they run coal plants in the United States, they burn coal, they generate heat, thermal heat. It generates steam, which turns the turbine. Almost everything in the world is powered by electromagnetic generation. Pardon me? A water dam, a coal steam power plant, they use natural gas to heat water, which generates steam. Anytime you've got a magnet inside a coil of wire, you've got the electromagnetic effect. Okay? Now, in a radio and a speaker, you guys are talking about that, right? In a radio or a speaker, what's happening is because of the magnet in the coil, you can, because it's the opposite. Electricity will create a magnetic field, which causes the speaker to vibrate down. That's the opposite. Okay? Who had piezo 9 and 10? You guys, right? Go ahead.
It takes 20,000 footsteps to generate enough power for a train for 1 second.
Okay.
And like the step count for like runners use.
Yeah.
The vibrations from running, it'll affect any net power.
Okay. Can you tell me how it kind of works though? Like, what is it that causes the electricity to generate?
The vibration.
Yeah, and it's a crystal, right? It's like in your watch, a crystal. You know those self-winding or self-powered watches that they have? Okay. When you shake your hand like this and your watch shakes up and down and it vibrates, you should be listening, not only using the device right now. Okay? Then it generates electricity and that's what runs the watch. In a microphone like this one right here, my voice is creating a crystal to vibrate. It generates a small bit of electricity and it sends the signal back there to the speaker. Any microphone, it operates on the piezoelectric effect. When you've got your barbecue later, and you've got that vibration, right? You got that spark, that's piezoelectric effect. Okay? All of those things are piezo. Okay, so let's quickly go through this list right here and categorize them. A guitar tuner. Which one of the 5 sources do you think is a guitar tuner? Piezo, exactly. There's a little microphone in the guitar tuner. It senses the vibration, it generates electricity, and it converts that to a note. Solar calculator. Photo.
Solar.
Crank flashlight. Electromagnetic. This one is piezo. Solar calculator is solar or photo, I guess. Crank flashlight. Electromagnetic. Gas generator. How many people have a gas generator at home? Lots of people have them. That is electromagnetic. You're using the gas to turn a coil of wire into a magnet. A microphone. Piezo. Potato clock.
What? Chemical.
Chemical. Well done, Riley. It uses the chemicals in the potato to generate enough electricity to run a clock. Wind generator. Electromagnetic. Have you ever been down south of Minot on the way to Bismarck? They have those giant windmills, right? Down by Winkler as well, giant windmills. That's a source of electromagnetic energy. Nuclear generator plant. They use nuclear energy to heat water, to turn turbines. Electromagnetic.
Photo.
Solar traffic sign. Photo. You see them all the time. Okay, you see them there. Your speed is, right? There's a solar panel. Doesn't have to be plugged in at all. Quartz clock. Piezo. Quartz is a crystal. Medical imaging. MRI.
Electromagnetic.
Yeah, it's sort of electromagnetic. That one's kind of a weird one.
So how many servos are there? None.
Not very, none. None. What do you think is the most common source for electrical energy in the world? Without a doubt, the answer is electromagnetic. Guaranteed. People turn coils of wire inside magnets to generate electricity all over the world. Probably number 2 would be chemical. Probably chemical. And then piezo, I would think, yes. We should have more and more photo though, right? Why are some of these better than others?
The solar or the ozone.
The problem with a lot of electromagnetic... Hey, you know what, you guys in the back? Jason, why don't you come on up here? Come on up here. Adam, you go sitting over there. Because you guys aren't listening to me at all. I don't care. Just leave it there. You guys need to separate because you're not listening. Wherever. Somewhere else. That's still too close. Over here. You just stay right there. You guys aren't listening, so there's no point in you sitting together. Electromagnetic is the most common. When we run our electricity here in Manitoba, we use water. They build a big dam, they use water to turn the turbines. How much does it cost?
What's the cost to build a dam?
Exactly. How come?
Because it's just water.
And water just from the lake, right? And is there always going to be more water in the lake? Hopefully, yes, right? But generally, the basic fuel is water, and it's free. There's an environmental impact. When they run lane, when they use coal to heat up the water to generate the steam to turn the turbines, is there a cost to using the coal? Yeah, they got to mine the coal, they got to do all that, and it's ongoing, right? They built the plant, but they have to keep buying coal. Do they have to keep buying the water? No. How expensive is electricity in Manitoba? Cheap. How come? Because we use water, and water is
So
cheap.
those wind turbines would be so cheap.
Wind turbines are cheap as well. They're about $1 million.
Cheaper? No, because dams are probably pretty
Dams are pretty expensive. You can even say they're damn expensive. I hope I don't get in trouble for that. One of those big windmills is about $1 million to build one. Reasonably efficient. The problem with the wind ones is, does the wind always blow? No. And they do, yeah. The wind quite often blows, but there are days when they're not generating electricity. The water is always flowing, right? Gravity is always flowing on the water. But less environmental impact on the wind ones. Okay?
It's still
It's
close.
still close, yeah, it just freezes on top, yeah. Another really efficient one is solar, right? The problem with solar is that they haven't got solar panels that are that efficient. A little tiny one like on the calculator, got these are these? A little tiny one like this one here. How much electricity does a calculator need? It's not that much, right? There's enough power generated there. Could that little panel run your laptop?
No.
No. Okay? The problem with solar is that they're not very efficient. The fuel is cheap. It's sunlight, right? And there's plenty of that, right? They're getting more and more and more efficient. Scientists are getting them more and more efficient. Hopefully, in the next 100 years, more and more solar electricity.
They should just build it like a laptop with a solar panel in the...
In the they certainly have cars, right?
We want to start
No, these kind of lighting generators, well, I mean, we generate electricity with this, right? So that kind of works. but it's weird, we're using electricity to generate light to generate electricity, right? Okay, I'll stop talking. What do you need to know? These two things. You need to know why electricity is cheap in Manitoba. How come?
Because all you have to do is build a dam.
All you gotta do is build the dam. The water is for free, right? And number two, you need to know an example of at least one of those. If yours was really hard, make sure that you can give me some example of one of those 5 things. Okay? I would encourage Danielle doing a wonderful thing. She's taking her poster, she's taking a picture of it. I want all the posters up on the wall against the contact out. If you want to take a picture of your poster or someone else's, please feel free. You have the rest of this period to work on that. No. You have the rest of this period to work on your solving problems booklet. Riley's going to collect the cards. Here's the fun time. I want all the posters up on the wall. You can pull off your resistance note. So this one is good enough to hold. Take down the resistance sticky note. Put your poster on the wall. Your name must appear on it. I'm going to give everyone a mark today. If your name's not on the poster, you don't get the mark. Out of 4, like completely.
One is good.
You're either going to get 0 or you're going to get 4. So you're going to get 1. Yeah. You guys just need to do it.
No, I would never have
You should be using the last 15 minutes for your solving problems worksheet.
Is that the one we were working on?
It's good, yes. Actually, if you're done, you can hand it to me. I'm going to mark it, and when you get it back, it's going to go in your portfolio. Layton, I know you need to go spend time on this. Get this out. Now. Get it out now. Why? Okay. You're all right. You wear here. Okay, Layton, let's go. Get that thing out and let's
Hey, Mitch,
go.
last night to read last night.
Don't waste time. No. Okay, let's go. Quit wasting time. You got all this time and you're wasting time. Very good. Watch the video. This explains it. The video becomes English. Every day I record a lesson. Are there any more playing cards out there? Playing cards or iPads? I can't help it. Okay. Well.
Just about it. I have a question. You know those people are like,
Yeah, I took it home because you said that you were going to be content for it.
I know. I lied.
What's resistance? What's the word? Resistance?
Resistance?
Yeah,
Are you getting your little solving problems thing up? Because you're going to be just wasting time. And then later you're going to say, I didn't have time instead. Then you're going to be in here at lunch. I'm going to be crying because you're not working on it like you're supposed to. Okay, why are you guys together again? I need to see some work. Tyler, you realize that you will not get credit for grade 9 science unless this is done. And you're gonna have to come in on your own time to finish this. So you're choosing to do that instead of working here. That's what you're choosing to do? Because I can set up a study hall for you. Okay? I don't even see a pencil in your hand. I don't have to yet. Okay, I gotta go see these ladies here. Okay, ladies, this is what you missed the other day. Okay? You guys have to be here every day. Okay? One of you has like 17 hours. One of you has a 10-hour time. Alright? You've got to be here every day. Yes, I don't want, no, I'm gonna mark it in the correct. Poster, one wall. You did this. You did R equals I over B. That's the same as this. But is it R equals B over I? So here you got R equals I over C. B over I. Okay. Homes. Good.
I gotta get people to do class.
Is that right?
Because B is,
I equals B over R. R equals
Don't do that.
And he had it wrong.
oh, I need to do that too.
What is orange?
I gave you one already. You said you had it at home. You can look at it. Back there on the left-hand side of the bottom, where they always store. Okay, so you gotta use another one. You gotta use, this is the E, right? You got the E and you got the Q. You have one of the Q's that does B.
Where's the map? Where do you find that? Go, beautiful.
So, you're gonna go.
The very bottom left.
B equals B over 2. Once you get B,
On the left side.
once you get B, then you put that in there. Right? Divide by. Your next step over here is going to be what?
Hey, Zach, stop. Bring your nose back.
Makes sense? He does.
There we go.
Of course. Tyler, you're just wasting time again.
No, don't worry. He was working like.
So, whatever. Whatever. I guess we'll just have to be studying all Tyler. I don't know. Anything's did not work. Oh, she's done this.
Good job. Handsome guy, right?
What do you know is, can you tell me all the things like I equals?
The formula. Why are we looking at those? Oh, and why is that, Ray? No, you don't. You have social studies, and you have chemistry, and you have math, and you have everything jammed into one binder. This is the most inefficient way to do this. You know what? Put it right there in front of you. Okay? I think you need to have a session on organizing your binder. You need to divide it. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give you a couple dividers and you're gonna have some. I need to see what's organized. I want science, and I want English, and then I want math, and whatever all your classes are. This is junk. You've got blank papers, you've got, it doesn't work anymore. This is very bad. Okay? This does not work in high school. Okay? So, you've got one right there.
You probably post on Instagram.
Okay, here's the thing that here. Yeah. See, this is where I have all your notes. You want to try to put down here, it doesn't work. I stand for turn. Okay. You should also have. Here, for this. You got a whole chart right there. Okay. Is that right? That one's the one I hold on. Let me double check. Let me check. Lawson, I may have messed you up. Yeah, I might have. I always get that last one mixed up. I do. I always get that one upside down. Yeah. Because I don't use it. Yeah, hand it in right there. Is it all done? R equals V over I.
Yeah.
R equals V over I. 2.4.
Hey, Bunker. Bunker. This is done. And guess who has to clean up the hallway?
Talia.
Don't go over.
You have to already.
That's the way it is. And your magic triangle here is like that. Okay. Over here. When you hand these in, you guys, I'll mark them. When it's satisfactory, you can put it in your portfolio. Okay. Lawson, what are you doing? Stupid. Yes. That's up to this law. We'll start with this law. What's the deal with there?
Oh, no, yeah. Beginning when I was just there.
I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna work. Yep. Like, okay, so you find all the formulas. Okay? Go ahead. Write down what you Okay, I will check and I will let you know. You need to learn about serene. They look fine to me. Okay, you gotta have science. What is all this? Well, so in other words, what? How do you find stuff? What? Look over. I found. Look at there it is right there. How hard is that? So what's the formula for do you have to know you did the other day, right? Where are they? Can we get Where's your notes? That's what I want you guys. Oh, here we go. Yeah, that's why I need you. So then what do you write down? You write well, let's get this one done. You're working on Yep. Have a little battery in there. It would work. I don't know. It would be good at working. Yeah. Does anyone else have their sheet to hand in? I'm going to mark them tonight, get them back to you on Monday. Today's Thursday, isn't it? Amber, are you here today? Amber's not here. Sarah, was Sarah here? Sarah wasn't here, right?
That was on here. Nor was Amber.
Yeah, it's